This is a horrifying case. Global News has learned the accused, who lived here in this house behind me with his family, had allegedly been plotting to kill them for years. And while none of the neighbors tell me they saw anything wrong here, members of an online gaming community tell Global News that the 23-year-old suspected mass killer allegedly confessed right after his crimes. Menhaz Zaman lived in this two-story home on Castlemore Avenue in Markham with his parents, sister, and grandmother. Now the 23-year-old is accused of the mass murder of 3 women and 1 man found inside the house, presumed to be his family members, after police were called here around 3 Sunday afternoon. Menhaz Zaman was arrested here at the scene.
He's a really good kid. I've seen him grow up, and for me to think why he would do that, it would have to be something very, very traumatic in his life that happened.
While neighbors spent the day trying to understand what went wrong, Zaman was in a Newmarket courtroom wearing a black T-shirt, leg shackles, and handcuffs. 4 family members came to see the accused for themselves, but would not speak to Global News as they left the courthouse. Zaman looked eerily calm during his very brief appearance, saying nothing other than his name and date of birth. The Justice of the Peace then told him he was to have no contact with 13 people, likely relatives. His relaxed demeanor hard to believe, given the seriousness of the charges he's facing. Global News has learned from a member of an online gaming site that Zaman belonged to that he allegedly confessed to killing his family on Sunday during an online chat. Zaman also allegedly shared pictures of his dead family members after the killing and posted pictures of a bloody knife, the suspected murder weapon. All this prompting concerned members of the online group to contact police. The member also shared a post allegedly sent from Menhaz Zaman to the group, in which Zaman wrote he'd been planning this for 3 years. Quote, "I started skipping uni the first year I entered. It was for mechanical engineering, and after failing half my subjects, I had to repeat my courses." Zaman went on to say, "It is here in the 2nd semester I started getting depressed, became an atheist, and ultimately created this plan." Zaman said, "For 3 years I've been telling my parents I go to uni when I actually was just hanging out at the mall. I did this because I don't want my parents to feel the shame of having a son like me."
And they seemed to get along with each other.
Back on Castlemore Avenue, there is disbelief. How could a seemingly pleasant young man who this neighbor said mowed the lawn and shoveled the snow be accused of such an horrific crime? Police say the names of the 4 people murdered will be released once autopsies have been completed. And forensic investigators remain here inside the home at this hour. They're expected to be here for days. Neighbors tell me that just last week there was a party here at this house and everything seemed fine. We can also tell you that the father of the accused, Moniruz Zaman, one of the victims, has been confirmed as an employee of Beck Taxi. The company tells me they are devastated by this news. As for the accused, Menhaz Zaman, he remains behind bars. He will be back in court on Friday.